Finding the best candidate for a role within a company is a complex and time-consuming process. The position has to be advertised internally and externally, resumes submitted, and then the work really begins. Trawling through sometimes hundreds of applications and relying on years of recruitment experience to hopefully make the right decision.
Traditional recruitment methods are not meeting our needs at the moment because they rely on old-style technology, matching keywords. And if you use the wrong language in your resume, you may not match with the job. So when recruiters do these sort of searches, they miss really valuable candidates because they just use different language, different terminology, which is a real shame.
But now there's an innovative new technology that speaks everyone's language and has the data-driven objectivity to fit people to jobs without unconscious bias affecting their choices. It's called Erica, and it uses natural language algorithms to shortlist candidates in not weeks, days, or hours, but in about 10 seconds.
So each candidate is assessed based on their own relationship to that role. They're not compared to any other candidates that have been looked at. It's a standalone assessment so that if they are scored well, it's because they are well matched to that role, not because of how they compare to other candidates that you may be looking at.
Erica has been developed by GrowRight Digital, and its data-driven capability to find top talent has won over recruiters like Tanya Calder, Regional Manager with Experis, part of the Manpower Group.
When we are looking at large numbers of candidates, we need a very quick way to shortlist candidates. We need to be able to see the auditable trail of why we did it, and we need to be able to repeat that really quickly.
Erica's AI-based selection process can be integrated into an agency's existing recruitment systems. And because Erica eliminates any explicit or implicit bias and selects only on the basis of transferable skills, that opens up a more diverse range of candidates.
She doesn't see names, she doesn't see age, she doesn't see where you went to school. She doesn't see things like if you took maternity leave off. She doesn't see how long you've been in the industry. She just sees the amount of experience you've gained or the skills you've demonstrated.
We're always looking at diversity from a, First Nations people, from a female, from a, equity standpoint. In the IT space, 25% of women are represented. It's ridiculously small amounts.
We've actively identified and worked with organisations such as Women in IT and other organisations that promote inclusivity and diversity in the industry.
GrowRight believes that Erica will reduce the cost to business of workforce turnover, especially in specific sectors like health, mining, and information technology. And because it selects candidates according to skills and best fit, Erica opens up the recruitment process to candidates who might otherwise not make the shortlist.
This would be very helpful for the health sector. So what we're seeing here is the need to bring more people into the health sector, people who have the skills and the values and the right attitude to be great contributors to the professions, but who have not been able to enter because their experiences don't quite have the right match up from the expectations of the recruiters.
If we have best fit, there's obviously a better chance for these resources to stay on for longer term and obviously provide better outcomes to all.
Someone who might apply with an accounting or finance background to a data reporting role or data analyst role, or even a data scientist role, may miss out even though they actually have many of the same skills. Analysing spreadsheets, numbers, usually using very similar tools. But traditional recruitment will say they don't have the right background because they haven't set the skills in the same language. They haven't used the IT jargon, they've used the accounting jargon. And therefore, employers are missing out on these great opportunities.
For health, but also other industries, the ability to be able to look slightly outside the box and our traditional ways of trying to source, especially in niche skill sets, and just being able to look slightly outside those generic same pools, using a tool and a data-driven tool that is also continuously learning with the minimal outlay and the integration of the systems. It would be a no-brainer to me to be able to just have that wider view of the opportunity.